Hey folks, let's take a walk. Let's go get some coffee. What do you say? It's cold outside, but let's do it anyway. Dallas game sucks. I can't watch it anymore. Let's go walk. Come on in and say hi if you want. We're just gonna walk while we got a little bit of daylight. Some rain coming in. We're gonna beat that, and we'll go check out the new Panda Express. It's open now. I saw it open yesterday. There's a giant inflatable panda outside. And there was a guy in a panda suit waving to people. It was weird, but they're open. Got some dinner in the crock pot. It'll take about 4 hours to cook, so take up some of this time walking. This person's backing up. I should go around. Let's cut through the park here and head on up to the Panda Express, and we'll hit the Quick Trip for some coffee. Call it a night. It's going to be dark in about 20 minutes anyway, but it's 5 o'clock here. We don't have much light to work with, as usual. Did enjoy the Chiefs winning earlier today in overtime. It was fun to watch. At least one of my teams did well this weekend. Tired of 0-3 weekends. Thought I was going to have another one. Dallas is just getting destroyed, so I don't need to watch that. Oh, ground's a little wet. It's been rainy. It's been rainy lately. Have to watch where we go. Come on in and say hi if you want. No big whoop. Hi, Red Feather. See, Red Feather knows how. She comes in and says, "Hey, Todd." And I say, "Hi, Red Feather." And it's like we have a chat. Somebody's running some kind of machine over here. Let's go check it out. What could it be? It's loud. Somebody's backyard. They're doing something. Maybe leaves. I don't know. Just gonna message you. Hadn't seen you in a while. Hey, now you don't have to, Red. Hi, West, the greatest. Yeah, it's about 50 degrees here. It's a chilly day. What is this noise over here? We're gonna go check it out, folks. Hi, Mia Patia. I'm gonna say Mia Patia. Welcome to the show, Mia Patia. Something really loud in there. There's a knothole. Can peek through. Couldn't see anything. There's one. Yep, sure enough, it's a leaf blower. I win again. It was a leaf thing, a leaf blower this time. They're cleaning up their backyard leaves. As you can see, there's a lot of leaves on the ground. Red says it's been beautiful weather there, from 80s, high 70s, low 80s, high 70s, and low 50s at night. Okay, bye-bye, Mia Patia. Thanks for coming in and saying hi. I appreciate that. You don't have to chat a long time. It's just nice when people say hi. This is the old fence line. Somebody took their fence down, so now you can walk right through. Hi, man. Hi, D Fordless. Dude, answer me. I did. I'm walking here, so I can't always look at the screen. D Fordless, hi. Thanks for saying hello. I like the highs with the extra eyes. Hi. That's how I always read it. Hi. Oh, we've got someone in a Power Wheels Jeep ahead. Helmet on and engaged. The Power Wheels Jeep. I used to build those. My kids were little. You're at a party? Cool. Red Feather says she's a chronic babbler. Uh-oh. It's hard to turn that wheel. Hey, buddy.
Watch out for this guy.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm excited to see you too. You betcha. You betcha. Yeah. There's dogs, and you can barely hear. Oh, I'm sorry. Awesome DeForless. DeForless, hope you have fun. I'd say probably Thanksgiving party, I would hope. Fall break party, fall season party. Look at all the leaves, folks. Look at these curbs. They're just a mess. We're a mess out here today. Do we want to go up to Utica? Probably should, but I don't want to go all the way up there. I'll probably lose signal. I want to keep signal, so we'll stay down here a little farther to the south. Should have just gone straight across over there. Oh well. Make our walk a little longer. It is a Thanksgiving party. There you go. Perturbed me when they started the Christmas music. There's Christmas music in my store every day. It's like, now they told us to put it on the Christmas station already. It's very annoying. And it's all like the worst possible Christmas music on the radio. Like that horrible Paul McCartney thing comes on. Da, 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 wonderful Christmas time. You know that one? It's on there like every hour. I can't stand it anymore. I'm going to take that radio and throw it across the room. Oh my God, I can't stand that song. Na, 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 na. Wonderful Christmas time. Just stop. Guys, these folks have some leaves, man. Let me tell you. There's some leaves on the ground. But there's a lot of trees, so it's just happening right now. Yeah, oh God. Can't stand that Paul McCartney song. Well, I think it's just Wonderful Christmas Time or something. I hope that's the title of it. My God, he sings it 100 times. Oh, nice neighborhood here. Billy Joel, Santa Claus is coming to tell you, Santa Claus is coming to town. Yeah, no more, please. Please, no more. And it's November 23rd, for Christ's sake. We've got a month of this. Is it cold for you? It's about 50 degrees here at DeFordless. About 50 degrees, not too bad. There's really no wind at all, so I don't even have gloves on. Bare hands. Brandon says Christmas music is awesome. Some of it makes me want to put an ice pick in my temple. Sometimes. God, some of it's so bad. Some of it's just horrid. So what's everybody up to? I haven't done a stream for a while, a few days. You might leave. Sorry, it's fine, DeFordless. Like, come in and leave whenever you need to. It's no problem. I appreciate you chatting while you were here. But I was saying I haven't done a stream in quite a while. It's been too cold. It gets dark too early. I get home, I'm tired. I've been getting home more closer to 7 lately. And it's just pitch dark outside. So stay safe out there. I will, DeFordless. Thank you. I'll stay safe. This is it's not a very walkable city, but it's a fairly safe city. I don't feel too, I don't like I'm in danger. Oh, hi, Tara Dania. Tara Dania is eating and says bye. Well, thank you for saying bye. At least I've had some folks come in and say hello today, and I do appreciate that very much. We are going to get a coffee tonight. We're going to walk over the Quick Trip on Peoria, and we're going to check out the new Panda Express. It's now open. Grand opening this weekend. They had the grand opening yesterday. Inflatable panda, guy out front in a panda suit waving to traffic. I took a couple of deliveries by there, and there was a guy in a panda suit. Because all day yesterday I had to run the commercial department by myself because my lovely store manager didn't schedule me a driver. Or he did, but the guy didn't notice that he was scheduled, so he didn't come in. So I just did it all myself. The Bucks are playing the Rams at 8. That's the night game, huh? Buccaneers and the Rams. There you go. Not a couple of teams I really care much about. Probably will have an on glance at it occasionally. Probably won't watch much of that. Ooh, speaking of pandas, we went to the Chinese buffet on Friday. I walk by a Chinese buffet all the time. The China Walk here. Chinese buffet. Always something cooking in there. How was yours? It was, oh, there you go. You answered my question before I asked it. It was delicious. It was delicious. All that MSG, no doubt. They say that MSG makes you hungrier. Yeah, monosodium glutamate, basically a salt. Said it makes you hungrier. The more you eat of food with MSG in it, you just keep having to eat more and more. I wonder if that'd work on you if you have semaglutide. Probably not. Probably not. They also had fresh sushi that was awesome. There you go. And Red says, we root for the Bucks, but they're probably going to lose. Now that's all. Don't say you're going to fail before you try, you know. Of course, I said that about Dallas today, too. I'll watch some of it, but they're probably going to lose. And sure enough, it was 21-0 before you could blink. I can't stand that Hurts guy, that quarterback for the Eagles. I can't stand to watch him. Jalen Hurts. God, cocky bastard. They probably don't add MSG at the, oh, I assure you they do. American-made Chinese food, there's MSG in it. They add it back in the kitchen when they're cooking. They make MSG into everything. Just based on how the teams have been playing. Yeah, there you go. Chiefs pulled it out. That was an exciting game earlier. That was an exciting game. Of course, in regulation, they had first and goal on like the half-yard line, down 3, and 3 plays couldn't score. In fact, lost a lot of yardage and had to kick a field goal to go to overtime. So I was like, well, that's kind of sucks. They should have just won it, in regulation. But they wound up pulling it out in overtime. They got a stop and got the ball back and went all the way down the field and kicked an easy field goal. So I'll take it. I'll take it. As a Chiefs fan, I'll take the win. 6-5, they're still in decent shape to make the playoffs. We'll see. We'll have to see. They're going to have to win a bunch of games. 12-5 probably gets them in, but they'd have to win 6 more games in a row to be 12-5. 11-6, iffy. Iffy. We're walking down. I think this is 48th. I don't know if you can see that far in front of me, but St. Mary's is up there, St. Mary's School. We'll turn by there and go up that street. We'll be right at the Panda Express. Bucks are currently 6-4. Well, I got a good shot. Basically, if you're halfway through the season and have a winning record, you got a real good shot at making the playoffs, unless you just tank. The thing with Kansas City is they've got a really easy schedule going forward. Their schedule was crazy front-loaded. I guess that's what happens when you win like 2 of the last 3 Super Bowls. They're going to front-load you. Rams are 8-2. Wow. Sounds like a game of 2 pretty good teams that I don't care about. No offense. Not my teams. Yeah, it's a little chilly out here. My hand's a little cold holding the phone, but not bad. Thankfully, it's not windy. If it was windy, I'd be screwed. If it was windy, I was screwed. Woof. Somebody's excited to see me back there. Oh, quiet neighborhood again. Nobody out here playing in the leaves. Man, it's just different from when I was growing up. Neighborhood like this, there'd be kids on every lawn playing stickball or rolling around in the leaves, playing tag, tackle the man, all kinds. You're unsubscribing because I'm not interested in the Bucks. Holy cow, that's harsh, Red Feather. It's harsh. Have times changed that much? It's like kids don't play outside anymore. They just stay on their tablets or whatever. because I do a lot of these walks, generally in the afternoons and the evenings, but neighborhood areas, and I never see kids out playing. Weirds me out, man. Oh, some geese flying overhead. Can you hear them? Squawking. Gaggle of geese are attacking me. Some people are scared of letting kids outside. Maybe that's part of it. I think they're on their tablets. As a person who had two kids pretty close in age together, when they got to 7, 8, 9, grade school age, you're so sick of them. Just go outside. Just go and play. So I'm not buying the don't want to let them outside excuse. At some point, they frustrate you enough. Just go outside. Maybe somebody will kidnap them or something. Of course, you're not saying that for real, but you know what I mean. You get to the point you're so exasperated with the kids. Just go play. Get outside. Depending on the neighborhood, some will call CPS on you for having your kids playing outside. Crazy. It's just weird to me. There's like none. Never any. So weird. I could see if it's just not very many, but there's never any kids outside playing. Or adults outside barbecuing or talking on the patio or doing anything. Now, somebody's over here playing pickleball. So there's that, I guess. I think that's the new Panda Express up there. We're going to go around the St. Mary's School here and check out the Panda Express. We'll see what kind of soups they have for you there, Red Feather. Hot and sour, maybe. Check out the soup lineup. Yep, we're playing some pickleball over here. Couple people. See 3 people. Pickleballing. Well, it does bounce. I was under the impression it was more like badminton. It didn't bounce, but the pickleball does bounce on the ground. Oh, nice drop shot. Nice drop shot there. It's like tennis, but it's pickleball. See, the courts are way smaller too. Smaller and thinner. And the ball does bounce. I was not thinking it didn't. Somebody over here is playing basketball. We're making some progress. Some people getting some exercise today. They had hot and sour soup at the Egg Roll Express. Yes, they did. Oh, wait, you're at your Chinese buffet. Yeah, they had hot and sour soup. But it wasn't really that spicy. Gotcha. Why is it called pickleball? I'm not real sure. The ball's spiky. Maybe like pickles can be spiky. I don't know, maybe. I don't really know. I have to ask someone else. I note it, but I don't know why it's called pickleball. Yeah, the Panda Express looks like it's right in front of me, but it's a dead-end street, so we'll see if we can get through here. If not, we'll have to double around. No, that's the Harley. I see the Harley dealership. There's those red lights in front of me at the end of the street. Cucumbers are spiky before they're ripe. Maybe that's it. Maybe it looks like a raw pickle. Hey, we had Sunday night, so there's a ton of people at the Catholic Church here. Makes sense. Maybe they're having an evening mass or something. And I better get out of the street. That's that Clark Heller Theater that I'm often walking by. Today we're going to go up this way. This is 48th and Quaker. And we're going to head up this dead-end street to see what we can find. Hi there, Russian name that I can't pronounce. Let me see what I can do here. Nisa. Is that Opnisa? No. C is S, so Smnye. Roba. Wow, and you're typing Russian to me, which I've done a little Russian, but not enough to really read the words. So, thanks for saying hi, though. I really can't read what you're saying, but Privyet. No hablo. No. Privyet. I can't say your name. Welcome to the show. Pожалуйста. Yeah, well, this is Panda Express directly in front of me. I was right. Now the question is, can we get over there? Probably not. This is some kind of apartment complex I've never seen before. Both sides. And it appears to be a dead end. Can I hop the fence? Can I go around? Can we figure out a way to get over to Panda Express, which is right there? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Is this all fenced in? Yeah, it looks like it is. We might have to go around or something. Figure out something here. Jump the fence, yeah. Not quite athletic to do that. Athletic enough to pull that off, I don't think. This is an interesting apartment complex. It's not exactly what I was looking for, but it's not terrible. Unauthorized vehicles. Yeah, there's no way through. There's no hole in the fence or nothing. We're just going to have to walk around. Oh, well, a little longer walk. Jump the fence. I don't think I will. Just get on one of those car hoods. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to try that. Yeah, this is, these aren't real nice. Woof. Woof. These aren't terrible, but they're not the greatest things either. It's nice to hear that you know a few words in Russian. I know a few. Gosh, wow. That thing almost took me out, folks. Wow, that hurt my back too. That really strained my back. I kicked that thing and just about fell on my ass. It's a shame you didn't get to see that. That would have been funny. I would have laughed. Oh, goodness gracious. That was not fun. Death by sprinkler, yeah. Очень хорошо, очень хорошо. Хорошо, хорошо. Очень хорошо. It's very good. Oh, goodness gracious. That was, that hurt my back. So I kicked it and it just stopped me. It stopped on a dime there. It really hurt. We'll go over here by the Catholic Church and maybe we can get through over there. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe there's a way around the fence. Hi, Rev Diddy. And there's Jahai05 says, yo, bro. And then some words I don't understand. Rev Diddy is here. I'm instantly curious. Not that curious, though. There we go. We can go around the fence. We're in a little parking. This is the parking lot for the Catholic Church. There's lots of folks here for evening mass. Wow, it's a full crowd tonight. And the fence still goes over there. We're still gonna have to go around. There's the Panda Express we're trying to get to. Kristen Frost Laser Beams is here and says, I made it. Cool. Thank you for making it. Speaking of Rev, did you see the video where it was an AI girl? I did not. I haven't seen any videos of Shanny and Rev for at least weeks. I don't find them interesting anymore. Not my thing, sorry. Sorry, not sorry. BGTV was reviewing it. Yeah, I haven't watched BGTV for a while either. Just, I don't know, the stuff he covers is not what I'm interested in, obviously. Nothing against the guy. I like the guy. I don't really follow the stuff he covers, and that's fine. Okay, that's better. Now we're coming out on, this is, I guess, 49th. We're coming out to Peoria where we'll do a buzz by on the old Panda Express here. We'll do a buzz by. By the way, Kristen, thanks for saying hi. You made it cool. So here's the drive-through. The clearance is 10 feet. There's somebody in the drive-through ordering. That's interesting. We're going to check out the other side and check out the Panda Express menu. We'll check out any soup. So let's see, it says Panda Express right there on the pole. So you know where you are. So you know where you are. And you got your little dais here for ordering. Let's see what they got here, folks. Uh-oh, I don't see any soups. There's just bowls and plates and bigger plate and family meals. But no soups. No soup. Side choices. Drinks, a la carte, more choices. No soups. They got cream cheese rangoons. Kristen says, I'm usually getting home from work when you walk. Well, that makes sense. And your furry groupies, yeah, need your jack. I understand your fur babies need their mama. I get it. Just probably open the door and just hear a chorus of chirping and meowing. Give me food. Wow, 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 wow. Food, 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 food. I know how that goes. So that's the new Panda Express, folks. We'll walk by the giant inflatable panda, just for fun. Because why not? Not quite ready to walk home yet. I am ready for some coffee. And we're going to get that in just a moment. The buffet was $15 per person. That's, a good price for everything they had. If you're hungry, buffets can work out really well if you're going to eat enough food to make it worth it. I know they won't let you sit there all day. You've been here all day. You've been here 3 hours. You go home now. All you can eat one time, not all day. Smiling faces, not because, not loud. They use they use their indoor voices. So it's nice that you have them well trained. Yep, we are active and going strong in the Panda Express here. Folks eating, folks in line ordering, lots of employees, happy faces, cooking and serving food. Looks like it's going to be a good thing for the neighborhood. Here's a little panda sitting on the shelf. Looks like it's going to be a good thing for South Peoria. We got a Panda Express finally. Folks coming in for their Chinese. And here's our giant inflatable panda, folks. You saw it here first. Someone's coming out of the drive-thru, so I got to be careful. But going around the front side. And here it is. Dun, dun, dun. Giant panda, folks. Panda Express drive-thru. And I got the signs out. Panda Express Chinese Kitchen. I'll give the same review I gave the first time. It's pretty good for fast food, but it is fast food. So there you go, Panda Express, now open. It's pretty good, solid eating for fast food. Not the most unhealthy thing you could eat either. Not the healthiest thing you could eat, but it's not terribly bad for you either. We're gonna get across the street here. We're gonna have to run. Yeah, I'm gonna watch my old ass run. Here we go. We're gonna run now. We're running, we're jogging, we're across the street, we're safe. Take a selfie with the panda. Yeah, I should have, shouldn't I? It's too late now, I'm already walking away, but there he is back there. We're heading to the Quick Trip now. We're gonna get us some coffee. We're gonna grab us a coffee and walk on home, I think. Didn't want to make this a long time, just a good time. Oh look, Christmas decorations. Already. Christmas lights. Oh, pick me, pick me. You've been to one before when you'd visit your uncle in Tulsa. There you go, yeah. Yeah, Panda Express is, like I say, decent fast food. It's crazy how fast you can get your food there. Tells me they have pans of all the various entrees already made up when you walk in there. Dad loved the General Tso chicken. Yeah, that's hot and spicy, you know. That's spicy. I've got them. I downloaded the app. I haven't eaten there yet. The new one, I mean. I haven't eaten at Panda Express. God, probably 2 years. I think the last time I ate at Panda Express was when I met Carnivorous Ape down by the fairgrounds. He was coming to the Tulsa State Fair. And I said, oh, how about I meet down there? We'll go get something to eat. He brought his boys with him. And we went to Panda Express down at 41st and Yale. I think that's the last time I've had Panda Express. As a kid, you weren't a fan of Chinese food. I don't think many kids are. His boys are older, so. At the time, anyway. That might have been 3 years ago. Time flies, man. Time flies. I think that was about 3 years ago. About this time of year, late October, that had been, obviously the Tulsa State Fair was in town. So that would have been late October, probably of 2022. We had a good time. We took some pictures. It was nice to meet somebody from the internet. Carnivorous ape is someone I would consider a friend because I've actually met him and talked to him and shook his hand. And not just a person on the internet. Of course, not everybody's that close by. There's the QT sign in the distance, still $2.53 a gallon. Hadn't changed a bit for a week. You don't think you know carnivorous ape? When I had my Discord up, you probably would have seen him in there, but that's maybe not anywhere else. He's not really in chats. He kind of got away from all this chaos, which, good for him. I should take his lead. When I say this chaos, I mean the community. I kind of have gotten away from this chaos. I'm just kind of doing my walking streams now. I don't really interact. Gas is fluctuating where you are. It's I'm pretty sure when I made that post of Vaughn, it was $2.53 then. It's still $2.53 now, and that was like in the middle of last week, a week ago. A week and a half. Well, we're gonna head on up and grab us a coffee. Hopefully they have my creamer. If not, we can go over to the Dollar General and get some creamer. Can buy a bottle of it and go put it in my refrigerator at work next door. It's a nice thing about having work around here. I can put stuff there. If they don't have my creamer, I can just get the coffee and sugar and get the creamer elsewhere and save it for later. Let's blow your legs and puff out your feet and see how you can't work. Yeah, let's do that. What did he say today? 10 times the regular size? Let me swell your feet up and legs up to 10 times the regular size. It's like Vaughn, your feet aren't 10 times the regular size, dude. You'd look really weird if that were the case. You think he might exaggerate a little bit? I think he might. Like it was 316 where you were the other day? We're in, folks. We're making coffee. Okay. The decaf is going. We got a large cup. And we got creamer. Fantastic. And sugar. We can do it. Vaughn is the youngest case of lymphedema ever. 99% of people that get it are women. Well, Vaughn's kind of womanish, to be honest. Vaughn's a lot like a female, and I don't mean that to be insulting to the females in the room, but he's got some definite female traits to him. Not to mention his ginormous breasts, for a start. I think his mom had it, he claimed like 30 years ago. I think he's lying about the lymphedema. I don't know. I don't care. I don't care. He lies about everything else, so why not? We'll just assume he's lying. Works for me. Look, we're making coffee, folks, and we're going to stop it early because we don't need to fill that thing all the way up. There we go. Now we need to finish stirring nicely. Throw away our straw. His issue is beetus. Yeah, there you go. His issues are enormous, actually. Several of them. I don't recall G-Man saying he's solid as a rock. Even if he did, he's lying. That is absolutely perfect.
$10.29.
Hi there. Just coffee.
Coffee. 335. Thank you. I'll see you next time.
All good, thank you.
I'll see you next time. Hello, sir.
And we're out. We have our lovely beverage. According to Vaughn, that's what G-Man said. Yeah, I'm sure that's what Vaughn says. Solid as a rock, right? All right, we're out, folks. Someone's yelling down there. That's interesting. We're going to walk over to the corner so we can actually cross like a normal human being. Nobody wants strangers touching them, and G-Man does it all the time. That was something Drag had mentioned when they met up in New York. G-Man kept touching him. It was really creepy because he was a power lifter. I liked what Vaughn say today is it proves that he was a boxer because he's got a broken nose, which number one, he doesn't have a broken nose, and number two, having a broken nose doesn't prove you were a boxer. People can break their nose lots of other ways, Vaughn. He says the dumbest things sometimes. I was listening to that on my way back from being in Stillwater this morning. As I was driving home, I listened to Vaughn, and I was constantly shocked. My jaw was literally dropping the more I heard him talk. I did hear him say I need to give him another 500 because reasons. Yeah, Corky is a boxer. I mean, he's got a broken nose, right? Obviously, he's a boxer. That's proof. It's proof that he's a boxer. Wait. Yeah, my jaw was literally on the floorboard of my car. Crazy. Wait. Well, we don't have to wait too much because we can go halfway now. Yes, I'm jaywalking on the red hand, but I can go halfway because there's nobody coming. I mean, they're coming, but pretty far up there. And now we got just the little half of the street, and there's only one car coming, and behind him we're good to go. So that worked out well. That worked out well for once. And here you go, Red, my version of the Chinese buffet. Right up in front there, China Wok, super buffet. Ironically, it has a panda on the sign. China Wok. I bet they're about $15 too. The food always looks decent though. They always have lots of desserts. There's lots of cookies stacked up in there and little pies and cakes and things. Like they sell a lot of desserts. It seems weird to me. Let's go look. Let's go take a peek in the China Wok here. Super buffet. Let's take a little peek, shall we? I can see from here there's a ton of desserts. Yeah, I got a bunch of cookies. Cookies are stacked to the ceiling. Some wontons. Oh yeah, good stuff. Those little cinnamon rolled donuts. See there? And over here you got your main entrees. You got your fried sweet and sour chicken, sweet and sour pork. All the rice. It looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Jaywoker. I am a Jaywoker. How'd you know? How did you figure that out, Kristen? I am a Jaywoker. I did live up to my nickname. Folks in here eating Chinese buffet late at night. And somebody dropped their Quick Trip cup, but I've got mine securely in my hand. I am good with the coffee, folks. Sick with the coffee. Yo, are you the same guy? Hi, Mari Hovspan. Yes, I'm the same guy. I'm that guy. They used to walk all the way. Yeah, I walk late hours. It looks even worse now because it gets dark so early, but yeah, I walk at night. I don't live in Belgium, no. I live in the United States. This is Tulsa, Oklahoma. You're right in the smack dab in the middle of the United States. Oh, you live in Belgium, okay. Yeah, I remember someone named Mari being in here before, yeah. I sure do. Welcome back. Welcome back, and thank you for saying yo. I do appreciate the interaction. I remember people giving you a bunch of grief about Belgian waffles, is what I remember, because you're from Belgium. So yes, I do remember you. And I remember a lot of talk about Belgian waffles. The car doctor is not in. He's one of my customers. Oh, we get to go see the German Shepherd. Here he is. He's laying outside in the yard. Hi there, buddy. Haven't seen you for a while. Hi, buddy. Yes, he's excited to see me. Yeah, buddy, how you doing? Yeah, me too. Yeah, I can see you're very excited. See there? Big old German Shepherd. Yeah, me too. It's good to see you. Maybe I'll see you again tomorrow. I don't know. Maybe we'll take a walk tomorrow and I'll see you then. Don't jump the fence on me or anything. That'd be bad. Don't jump over the fence and maul me. Waffle guy. Yep, the waffle guy, says Red Feather. We all remember the waffle guy. Thanks for saying hi, waffle guy. Oh. Now here's the part where it gets boring. It's just kind of dark and we're just going to walk back home down the city street. Maybe we'll see some Christmas decorations or something else interesting. I don't know. You never know on these things. There's somebody got their headlights on, working on something maybe. I don't know. I don't really see anything going on, but something that wasn't just dark. You like skateboard? I'm not really. I think the last time you asked me if I hoop. I don't hoop and I don't do skateboard. I'm a little old for skateboard. I do like to ride the little scooters, the little people movers you can rent around here. Those are fun to ride. But I don't really skateboard. Did I ever see the Northern Lights? I did not, but I didn't go look either. I saw reported that they were visible down here. And Kristen says, Jay Woker and Waffle Guy. Strange superpowers. Yeah, strange. Let's not forget the tuba powers. My tuba powers are significant and difficult to deal with. My tuba powers make me who I am. How old am I? I'm 59 years old, Maury. 59. I'm getting old, man. I'm almost 60. And you know what happens when you get to 60? I mean, that's just, you're on the way down, man. You're rolling down the hill at that point. You're rolling down the hill once you get to 60. So I'm in my last good year now. Better enjoy this one. I think we're too far south to see them. No, I saw somebody on my Facebook feed posted the pictures from Norman, which is Oklahoma City area, which is even farther south than me. So they were definitely visible here. They were showing like scarlet plume or maroon plumes or something. 60 means free coffee at lots of places. Well, that's good to know. Get free coffee at 60? I don't know. I tend to not use those sorts of things. Like I don't ever ask for veterans benefits or, AARP stuff. I don't want that or Indian benefits. I've got my tribal card, but I don't use it for anything. You're too far south. Yeah, you might be too far south. When you said we're, I said, oh yeah, your people. You and your folks around there are too far south, yeah. Tony Hawk's 57, he still skates. Yeah, well, Tony Hawk's a little more fit than I am. Let's go there. I do Tai Chi and chair yoga, but I don't skateboard. Yeah, I know how to make native ranch, obviously. I mean, if you have a tribal card, you're obviously qualified to make native ranch. And as we all know, they make the best ranch. Like a savage. There's a rumor that I lost my job, Red Feather. I did not. I have the same job. I'm still the commercial manager at my store. Nothing changed at this point. I'm not surprised people would start a rumor like that, but whatever. People did call my district manager, though. Somebody, at least one person, called my district manager and told them that I'd been streaming at work because they talked to me about it. And I told them, yeah, I did that like a year ago a couple times. And I haven't done it since because I figured out by myself, that's not a smart thing to do. So I haven't done it since. And they were like, okay, cool. That's all we need to say about it. Why do I always walk at night? Because I always work at day. Mari, that's pretty much why. I walk at night because I work during the day. Today I had a day off. I had my one day off of the week, but I had to go to Stillwater this morning, and that tied me up till about 1 p.m. Then I came home and started cooking, did some laundry, watched the Chiefs game, and after the Chiefs game, I started watching Dallas and got bored with it, so I figured I'd take a walk tonight. Red Feather, that was about 6 months ago or so. I got a pretty good idea who it was, but I'm not gonna I'm not gonna say publicly, because I'm not the kind of person that falsely accuses other people of calling their work, and they didn't tell me who it was, obviously. So, unlike some people around who accuse me of calling their work, which I've never done, I'm not gonna say who I think it was, although I'm pretty sure I know who it was. Before the time change, yeah, I worked. It was daylight. I had a couple hours after work before the time change. I was still walking about the same time of day. I mean, it's not even 6 o'clock here yet. It just gets dark so early. Not much I can do. I thought about getting up and walking before work, which I go into work about 7:30, but it's dark even then. It doesn't even start getting light till about 7:15, so there's no time then either. It's just short days, it's winter. This shit happens. It's not winter officially yet, but it's the time of year where days are short. Did you know the days get longer all the way through winter? The shortest day of the year is the first day of winter, so that's why they're super short now, because we're almost to the first day of winter. Did you know all that? People think the days get shorter during winter, but they actually get longer, because the shortest day of the year is the first day of winter. It's called the winter solstice, and it's the shortest day of the year in the northern hemisphere. After that day, all through winter, the days get progressively longer. NASA has theorized that a reservoir in China has shifted the rotation of the Earth. Wow, that's big news. That's Von Helton quality kind of stuff. And a reservoir in China. China affected the rotation of the Earth bigly, very bigly. Oh my goodness, I'm glad to see you too. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, there's two of you too. Look at that. Yeah, hey buddy. Good to see you. I'm excited too. And it will potentially make days shorter by affecting the rotation of the Earth. Wow. That would suck. They're too short as it is. But if they get shorter in one hemisphere, wouldn't they be longer in the other one? The whole tilt of the axis thing. Like right now, days are really long in the southern hemisphere. They're getting close to the longest day of the year down there, like in Brazil, or I don't know, South Africa, or I don't know, pick your southern hemisphere country. Days are getting really long there. It's called the Three Rivers Gorge. Sounds very important. Okay, we're getting close to home. We'll shut it down here pretty quick. Pretty soon. We're coming up on the We Buy Houses place. The We Buy Houses business. 918-749-7000, folks. If you got a house to flip, they're going to buy it for you. Yeah, don't necessarily believe the article was recommended to me. But it is an interesting concept. Yeah, I'm a little confused how a reservoir could change the rotation of the Earth, but call me skeptical, I guess. Seems like that would take much more energy than just a reservoir being there. Dam the river and it holds 3 trillion gallons of water. Yeah, maybe it's affect the rotation like by 0.0000001%. Maybe that's what they were getting at. And it's making days shorter by 0.0000001%. Yeah, 3 trillion gallons of water is a lot of weight. Well, but that weight was already there, right? It's just in a different place. They dammed up the rivers. They didn't create more water. They just redirected the water that was already there. I think. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but it seems to me that water wasn't just created because they made dams. It was already in the ecosystem, if you will. Just now it's in a different place. So I don't know, maybe concentrating a lot of weight in one particular spot would affect the rotation of the Earth by 0.0000001%. It's possible. I'm not a physicist. We're in a delicate balance the way the Earth rotates and orbits. Yeah, probably. I got the feeling, yeah, it probably makes a difference, but it probably is so negligible that it's really not worth even talking about. Just my impression that it probably wouldn't affect much. Here's the old nursing home next to me. The Colonial Manor Nursing Home. See your future, huh? Another 15, 20 years probably be in a place like that. Retirement apartments, if I live that long. We can only hope. Nursing home and retirement apartments is what they call it now. And out front we got the something, like some pumpkins, and they say welcome. See, that's like fall harvest kind of stuff. Welcome with the pumpkins or various gourds. Yeah, at least it's a short move. I don't plan on living here until I'm ready for a nursing home, so it'll be a longer move when it finally happens. We'll see. Anyway, as I'm coming into my apartment complex, I'm going to bid you adieu. Thank you guys for chatting me up. As always, I appreciate it, and we will see you on the next one. Until then, bye-bye.